Separation is an illusion that there are not 6 degrees of separation, there are 0 degrees of separation. And so we smile upon ourselves into our past, we smile into our future, and we smile through all the connections that we have, realized or not, see ourselves connected to everything. We are one, we are the whole, we are connected to the whole. Hello, hello, welcome back to another episode of taking a look at universal symbolism, psychological profiling, the imagery and the gemstones of the Sabian degrees of the zodiac. There are 360. I am taking a look at 2 at a time. Today we are on Sagittarius and Gemini 13, and I thank you for being here. I also want to say I am going to start uploading these videos onto Rumble for those of you who might enjoy seeing it there. Once I have my first one up, I will add the link to my website. That way you can easily find it. Otherwise, let's jump in. We're going to start with Sagittarius today. A widow's past is brought to light. Sitting for her portrait, Mona Lisa feels as if millions of people are watching her. An embalmer at work on a mummy. A past life appears suddenly with crystal clarity. Looking up, a woman sees a butterfly alighting on the outside of a glass dome. The stone is yellow calcite. It will be in the description. Increases memory and self-worth. It helps have better retention of key concepts and information. It builds self-confidence and hope. It helps you believe you are whole and perfect just as you are. It is effective at clearing out old energy patterns, increasing motivation and drive, therefore giving you an emotionally clean slate. An interesting degree, this is where the first 2 degrees of this particular phase, 11 and 12, come together. They synthesize into 13. And this information, this energy, is at play not only in Sagittarius but also Gemini, because they are mirrors of each other. So the interesting one I love here is Mona Lisa smiling, but we're going to come back to that. This degree is a bit ominous, I will say, dealing with oppressiveness that we're dealing with from the past. Again, we're still dealing with that yoke from the past. And how do we move ahead anyway? Retribution, that word, that key word is used here, and it means punishment inflicted on someone as vengeance for wrong or criminal act for purposes of repayment or wrong that's been committed. So the past coming back and biting us is what can be going on here. Seeing where the mistakes we've made, all of a sudden they rear their ugly head. So we become aware of our past actions and how they affect us going forward. You know, what are we having to carry into the future? How do we handle it and move ahead fresh and clean? That appears to be the overarching theme for this particular phase of degrees, this set of 5. The stone here, I think, can be really helpful for a point of meditation. Yellow calcite, it helps us have an emotionally clean slate, and that is what we're after here. How do we break the cycle if we continually are carrying our karma? How do we let it go? And that comes from within. One of the biggest fears is alienation, being alone. Mona Lisa is smiling, and she's smiling at everyone. Think about how many people have seen the Mona Lisa. And that if we embrace that as also a meditation, a point of meditation, to smile into all of our past, all of our future, and that we are connected to everyone. Separation is an illusion that there are not 6 degrees of separation, there are 0 degrees of separation. And so we smile upon ourselves into our past, we smile into our future, and we smile through all the connections that we have, realized or not, see ourselves connected to everything. We are one, we are the whole. We are connected to the whole. That's the way through on this particular degree, is to embrace that we are not alienated, that we are never alone, and that we smile into all of our connections. Let's take a look at Gemini 13. A famous pianist giving a concert performance. With each breath, another new and unknown smell is detected. Garlic hung at the window for protection. A man and his piano levitate as he performs a rhapsody. A collection of coins and medals from a people who mysteriously disappeared. The stone for Gemini is Cinnabar or Cinnabar Opal. It is a stone of manifestation and wealth. It is sometimes called the merchant's stone. Allows us to be assertive without becoming aggressive. It stimulates vitality and power. It aids in seeking love by manifesting our best, most attractive self and breaking through inhibitions and self-doubts. It increases motivation. It opens and protects the grounding energy center of our bodies. On the one hand, we are embracing everything with open, fresh eyes, and we're deciding as we breathe in and each new smell is detected, is it something we want to engage in, or is it something that is dangerous and we stay away from? So we've got that going on. We've also got garlic hung at the window for protection. So there's a knowingness that there are energies that are good for us and there are energies that are not. And becoming aware of that helps us to keep safe, but not to the point where we wall ourselves off from the world. There's a juxtaposition here going on. A man and his piano. So music is really important here. Levitation can be your spirit soaring through the beauty and the magic of music, and it's healing, embracing the entire world. This is a world famous pianist giving this concert. So both degrees, Gemini and Sag, are embracing the whole. So the world famous pianist giving a concert as he levitates, and Mona Lisa smiling at the entire universe. She's not just the world, but through time itself. She's timeless. So we want to protect ourselves here from the forces that may drain our energy or dissipate it. And scents are strong, so a sense of smell is very strong. Gaining insight through a sense of smell. Leave a comment if that's ever happened to you, where you get a whiff of something, and it's not just, if food is bad, your cheese is turned or your milk is gone. It can be any time, so leave a comment if you've ever encountered that. So this is acknowledging that we're part of the whole, yet protecting ourselves at the same time. We've worked through our fears and our issues, so we become really strong. And we can flex our muscles once we get an understanding of where our strength is and how we can protect ourselves. So it's flexing our masculine muscles through music, through continually touching into the higher realms. We can bring it out into the world. Here is where we bring it out into the world. All the challenges that we've faced in overcoming fears and past karma become a power. Like with Chiron, your weakness becomes your strength. You become a source of inspiration by overcoming. There's a definite sense of time travel here, like with Mona Lisa smiling into the future. Immortalized. Immortalization is here. So people with very large personas, our persona is large here. Embracing the abilities that you have unearthed being empowered by them. To inspire through our own actions, we inspire others to see that there's more to life. We become stronger than, and we experience life in a fuller sense, in a sense of wholeness, in a sense that we are whole, we are perfect as we are. That becomes not only the example, but also the inspiration for others to say, hey, there is more to life. You know, where is my greatness? So this is someone who inspires others to greatness. That's what I have for you today. I thank you so very much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Give me a like if you're enjoying this. Leave me comments, please, with any dreams you've had, any questions. If you have some comments about these particular symbols, I'd love to hear them. Otherwise, take care till next time.